Oklahoma, Nebraska, one of the more traditional rivalries in college football history that we hadn't seen as much lately because of conference realignment. But I love Oklahoma, Nebraska for one reason and one reason only. It's a chance to see who both of these teams really are. And I say that because Oklahoma, Dylan Gabriel's been okay. Brent Venables comes in. He's been all right. But Oklahoma hasn't done anything through the first couple of weeks. They're ranked 6th in the country. And it's just kind of been silent, right? We haven't had a big Oklahoma conversation because they really haven't given us a reason to give them a huge national conversation. But they get that this week with Nebraska. The obvious storyline there is because after we got off air on the YouTube channel on Sunday, Scott Frost gets fired because it just never worked out. And I'm stunned by how bad this Scott Frost thing went in Nebraska. And so now they're forced. They get a decision on their hands moving forward. Mickey Joseph, he's the interim head coach. He'll take over. He's publicly said, look, I'm coaching right now to get this job. Former Nebraska guy. We'll see if it works out. But if you're Nebraska, if you're Trev Alberts, if you're this program, you're sitting here thinking, well, wait a minute. We brought home one of our own. We brought home a quarterback who led us to national championship heights. This was the guy that was going to resuscitate Nebraska football. If not Scott Frost, then who? If not a guy that understands the culture of Lincoln and the culture of Nebraska football, if not him, if he can't get it done, who can? And so Oklahoma needs to be careful trotting into Nebraska for that simple reason. You have a program who's been doubted nationally, who's been publicly embarrassed by the fact that they had to fire their coach after week 3 for them. Remember, they played week 0. And so now all eyes are on them. And typically everyone asks, well, what's a team going to be like after the coach gets fired? It's a very telling sign if the team comes out and competes and wins, because that means there was stuff going on inside the walls that just wasn't working. And so if Nebraska comes out motivated, comes out fired up, has something to prove, wants to win for the interim coach, maybe even at some level wants to win for Scott Frost, Oklahoma could be in a tough position. So watch out for Oklahoma and Nebraska. Twofold: one, the Nebraska storyline with Scott Frost. Part 2, who is Dylan Gabriel with Jeff Lebby in Oklahoma and Brent Venables. Looking forward to seeing that one on Saturday.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.